Greetings, you hapless nerds. Yes, once again, your Swami of Punani is here to dole out lessons in love by the earful. Hold your applause, please. Normally, my peanut butter to my jelly sage would be here right now, greeting all of you fine folks. But to put it lightly, he's been indisposed. And by that, I mean he was last seen running into the woods with the carcass of an elk strapped to his back. But before he went where I could not follow, he entrusted me to tell you all about love, hina. I suppose. All he did was just chuck it out of his car window, pegging me in the head and screaming, and I quote, "Review this pile of shit, you pile of shit." Now, I personally have never seen anything of Love Hina before, but it seems like this is my kind of anime. One man, several lovely women constantly surrounding him. It's like someone made a show about my life and forgot to pay me royalties. But I can let that slide, because obviously this is an anime after my own heart. So join me in the adventures of Primo Pussy Tamer, Keitaro Urashima.
Hey there, Naru! Hi, Mutsumi! Hi, Naru, great to see you. Thanks to you, now we can both walk together to our entrance ceremonies. Hey, what's the matter now, Naru? What is it?
Don't talk to me like that!
Now that I'm a Tokyo U student, I know better than just to be a shooting star! Tokyo U power! Yeah!
How amazing!
Oh. Well, perhaps this is some new reverse psychology trap meant to bait this feisty young beauty into a dependent relationship. Or maybe Keitaro is the kind of kinkmeister who gets off on savage beatings.
For you!
Or Keitaro is a complete spaz and Sage just duped me. Well, when life gives you lemons, right? So here is Keitaro Urashima, the hapless nerd that for some reason or another has about half a dozen girls that are crazy about him for some reason. How could the standards for macking be so lacking? He doesn't have a single chest hair on him, and he's not constantly pissed down scotch. Next you'll try to tell me he actually listens to their problems. It seems our hapless nerd has broken his legs, so he decides to leave for the semester to study archaeology with some guy named Sato. Good riddance, I say. If the man can't recognize the merit of studying drunken sorority girls in a mixer, then he doesn't belong in college. I need to sober up. Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that a fucking flying turtle? What kind of anime is this? Is this what Sage does here? Man, does that guy need to get laid. So, blah blah blah, girls talking about men that aren't me, don't care. Oh! Who is this lovely young specimen right here? And what's this? She's being cornered by that callous bitch from earlier?
Well, naturally, especially since you really don't care for Keitaro. It's just some sort of coincidence, right?
Of course it is, yeah. No, what are you doing?
Random lesbianism. Perhaps I was wrong about you, Lavena. I can't fault you ladies for wanting to join the trib. If it weren't for my glorious manhood, I'd be a card-carrying member myself.
You shall not be forgiven!
Now that was just unfair, love, hina. Leading us on like that. I bet you'd be the kind of guide dog that would lead blind people into traffic for shits and giggles. And why would you punish these poor, defenseless sods for finding a veritable buried treasure? It'd be like following the end of the rainbow, but instead of finding a pile of leprechaun gold, you just get a kick in the balls.
Oh, come on.
If you keep doing that,
Fool me once, love, hina. Indeed, my incredulity is founded, as once again the scene goes absolutely nowhere. Oh, the intolerable bitch now approaches an impressionable young girl. My boner is confused.
Shinobu, what happened to your teddy bear panties?
I don't wear baby panties like that anymore!
Really? You're still wearing strawberry panties just like a child?
No, I'm not. I'm not a child anymore.
Well, Shinobu, if you really want to be grown up, you have to wear something more like this.
Oh shit, get that off the screen right now. Ooh. I was lucky the first time around, and I'm not in the position to test my luck again. Phew. Remember, kids, math is fundamental. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark, as we next see that intolerable bitch get assaulted by every girl she's pissed off so far. We know that she's confused, not by her expression or her reluctance to talk things out, but because she plainly states it.
what are they talking about? I just got home and have no idea what they mean.
Now that's the kind of direct approach I can appreciate. You hear me, Hitchcock, you hack? Maybe if you treated your audience like idiots, maybe you would have won an Oscar, instead of where you are now. Dead. Normally, when I see a set of twins on screen, they're speaking Swedish and are bent over a large German man's lap caked in Dusseldorf mustard. But since that's not happening, I could care less.
Hurry, get inside of this.
But why?
I'll make sure you're safe in here.
Oh, thank you, me.
I was about to chastise her for being so rock stupid here. But then I remembered how hard it is to turn yourself down. Isn't that right, you handsome devil? Look at that face. I can never say no to you, even if I can't set foot in Nebraska again. Mwah. It looks like she finally gets it into her head that something is going on and confronts the imposter bitch in her skivvies.
I came here disguised like this because I needed to do some research on all of you. It was the only way.
I'll buy it. The imposter bitch introduces herself as the hapless nerd's little sister. I suppose waifish assholes must run in the family. And what's this? The intolerable bitch comes to her defense as she is justifiably confronted by the other tenants? It takes a lot for me to consider a woman unfuckable, but Naru Sagawa, you have made the list. I wouldn't fuck you with my worst enemy's cock. I'm sure you would be very hurt if you were actually real.
That girl's an idiot. She doesn't even realize I came here to drive her out. Then she was the one who stood up for me.
But the last time anyone stood up for you was that person, Meow.
Be quiet, Kuro.
That cat! It can talk! And it can fly!
So, it's alright with the turtle flies, but not alright when the cat flies or talks. How do you hapless nerds deal with this crap? The ladies look like they have had enough of the imposter bitch's shit, deciding to unite against her, and this necessitates them wearing jungle safari outfits for some reason.
Shinobu, are you and Sarah going too?
Well, I think being mean is always a bad thing, even if it's Keitaro's sister who's being mean.
Are you taking notes, Hitchcock? Redundancy is next to godliness. Digging herself into a further hole, the intolerable bitch rats out her friend's plans to the imposter bitch, who in turn tells her that she and the hapless nerd are actually stepbrother and sister.
That's why I have to fulfill my promise. With my big brother. I found this suit underground. And these will be my weapons.
Those were the guys that were multiplying underground.
You know, I don't have to do this. The doors are locked. So the imposter bitch uses the turtles to stop the rest of the girls from going into the nearby annex for whatever reason. And why she needed to don that turtle mascot costume is beyond me. But then the hapless nerd shows back up again and everyone's happy. Oh goody. I was worried that the show might forget him.
How do you like this one, K-Taro?
Oh, look at the lights!
Look at all the slinky stuff you got us. I never knew you had such grown-up taste and all.
Does that mean you have grown-up desires? That's what these presents are about.
Hey, Taro! You fiend!
Wait, if you didn't want the lingerie, why did you put on the lingerie? Makes no difference to me anyways. I like my women like I like my rice candy. Edible wrappers. But it looks like not everyone is happy to see the hapless nerd, as the intolerable bitch is her usual wishy-washy self. She leads the poor nerd on with a kiss, only to kick him down a hole when he offers a present for her. Keitaro, I assure you, whatever you may have heard about crazy girls in bed, they're not worth it. Yes, they may have their appeal, but you'd be lucky the next morning if you woke up not strapped to a wooden table with a leather belt wrapped around your mantackle. Luckily for me, though, I keep a spare. It's like a Swiss Army knife down there. A tool for every job.
Come on, Naru! What's the matter now?
Why does it have to be like this?
Because you're a cunt. For the next several minutes, we are inflicted with scenes of the hapless nerd being accosted by his stepsister, wanting to jump his bones. This is all kinds of creepy, and not in a good way. And through all of this, the intolerable bitch keeps acting the cock blocker and breaking them up, and then denies her obvious feelings for the hapless nerd. Listen, if I wanted to be jerked around like this, I'd have a copy of Hustler in my hand. So, more jerking me around? Okay, who in the world has this kind of time? I'm surprised Sage hasn't tried this before.
This is the place. I know that it's abandoned and empty now, but it used to be known
Son of
as
a
the
bitch! I
matchmaking
spent
lodge.
$5 on
They
this!
say that the
Taiwanese piece of crap!
Yeah, he ain't going anywhere. Yeah, don't worry about it. The place is locked down tight.
Hello? What happened? It sounded like you got brained by a comically large remote control. Hello? Great. What am I gonna do with this elk? Oh shit, it's not dead! Oh shit!
So, I guess the hapless nerd and his sister go to this building, and I think they weren't supposed to because purple energy comes out and surrounds them, and it knocks back the intolerable bitch, and oh boy, what have I gotten myself into. Oh well, I've been in worse spots. You remember Tila Tequila? Of course you don't. You're welcome. So, it looks like the little sister is destined to be the hapless nerd's fuck buddy. Too bad for him. and the intolerable bitch is sad. Then they have a dream involving something that looks like a mannequin in Michael Jackson's house. What? Too soon? The ladies have finally had enough of the intolerable bitch's pussyfooting around and demand she tell the hapless nerd her true feelings, even though it's looking like she could never have him, even if she wanted him.
Tell us right now! How do you really feel?
I hate this. Wait, were you talking to her? I still hate this.
Very interesting story. Go on, Naru.
Kaneko! How long have you been here?
I was enjoying some time with my brother. Then all of you showed up and interrupted us.
Oh?
Keitaro!
Hey, is he gonna die?
Wait, do my eyes deceive me? Why, it's the Natalie Wood. Oh, the dreaded David Carradine. Very nice. But the intolerable bitch just pusses out and runs away. The fucking coward.
Wait a minute. Why am I running away? Now that I think about it, I always run away when it comes to making important decisions. Oh, I am so bad.
I'll admit, I can relate to running away from your problems. And speaking of the marrow-sucking devil, the old baby mama's calling. Got to not take this. Where were we? Apparently, the little sister realizes that she could never win her brother's heart, and finally confronts the intolerable bitch about why she can't commit.
I don't need you to tell me that! This is none of your business anyway, Kaneko!
Yes, it is, and you're stressing me out!
I can't help it! I just can't. What if everyone ended up hating me for it?
Well, you can rest easy, sweet cheeks. They already hate you. In the most literal case of Deus Ex Machina, or bullshit as I would call it, the hapless nerd and his sister are whisked away into the annex after he apologizes to her for forgetting her. Now it's up to the intolerable bitch to play the game of death and confront each of her friends on each level of the annex. It's like if you combined Bruce Lee, Scott Pilgrim, and bullshit.
I'm not going to let you take one step out of this room! Go on!
Wait a minute. I shouldn't just run away like I always do.
No, run away. Please don't get hit by a missile blast. Please don't get hit by a missile blast. So the intolerable bitch makes her way up to the hapless nerd, but just as it seems it's about to end, it doesn't. Take it from a bro, Love-Hina. It's easier to just walk out the door than to try to explain to her that you have a thing you gotta do tomorrow. But the show decides to not string us along any further. The intolerable bitch declares her love of the hapless nerd, and everyone is happy that two completely unlikable people are going to fuck. Don't mind if I don't partake in the cake.
Hey, are you okay?
I love you.
Huh?
I love you, I love you, I love you so much, alright? Fine, I'm in love with you! I may not be your promised girl, but I love you, okay? I love you, Keitaro! I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you! I love you.
Congratulations, Love-Hina. You managed to bottom out the Academy of the word love. Before you, I could probably use it to score a sloppy beach from a woman who probably wasn't all that into me in the back of a bowling alley. Now I'm lucky if that'll score me an angry knuckle duster in the bathroom stall of a Waffle House. Fuck you in every orifice. I don't know how much it means when I say this is the worst anime I've ever seen in my life, but it is the God's honest truth. This anime is like a non-vibrating bullet to the prostate. But since my time is served, I am free to go. You all have been very lovely people, and I hope to either share a drink with you or climb out your bedroom window using your bed sheets. Oh, before I go though, Sage told me that the next episode will be on something like macro tech, robo cross, amazing gina. I wasn't really listening. But until next time, you stay beautiful. I'll stay suave. I am physically attractive and I am cognizant of it.